General Motors has been riding a wave of positive momentum recently, especially given its impressive sales figures. But even amidst this success, the company has hit a roadblock that threatens to derail its progress. GM recently announced a 1-month halt in production at its EV facility, a significant concern since they were already behind their projected production numbers. So, what's the cause behind this production halt, and what might it mean for GM's future? Let's dive in. In Q2 2023, GM sales in the US surged by a notable 19%, totaling 691,978 units. What's striking is that this growth isn't limited to a single brand. All of GM's brands, Buick, Cadillac, Chevrolet, and GMC, witnessed this uptrend. To add to this positive momentum, the company also enjoyed a 17.6% sales boost in Q1 2023, selling 603,208 units. When you add up the numbers for the first half of 2023, GM sold a whopping 1,295,186 units in the US alone. This upward trajectory suggests that GM has been making significant strides in the market. However, not everything has been smooth sailing. Despite the promising sales growth, GM has faced challenges, particularly in production. They've disclosed a production halt at their CAMI EV assembly plant located in Ingersoll, Ontario, Canada. This interruption is largely attributed to the overwhelming demand for their revolutionary Ultium battery platform. Introduced with the launch of the GMC Hummer EV pickup in late 2021, the Ultium battery had its fair share of hurdles. The sales numbers for the Hummer EV pickup were surprisingly low, with merely 2 units sold in the first 3 months of this year. The Cadillac Lyriq, another model with the Ultium system, similarly struggled in the market. Recognizing the need to adapt, GM is set to introduce 3 high-volume Ultium-powered electric vehicles: the Silverado EV, Equinox EV, and Blazer EV. Hopes are high that these models will cater to a wider audience thanks to their affordable pricing and variety of features. GM CEO Mary Barra recently shed light on the issue, highlighting that limited battery production capacity has been a major bottleneck. The CAMI factory is vital for GM, being the primary assembly point for the BrightDrop EV600 and EV400 electric delivery vans. Reports from the London Free Press suggest that the plant's shutdown is due to a battery shortage, as confirmed by the Unifor Union. The demand for the Ultium battery has been so overwhelming that GM had no choice but to hit a pause on CAMI's production line. Mike Van Boekel, the chairperson of Unifor Local 88, outlined the gravity of the situation, emphasizing that GM is in dire need of batteries due to raw material shortages. Despite having a huge demand for their EVs, GM's hands are tied without a sufficient supply of batteries. This setback, however, hasn't dampened GM's spirits or future aspirations. Recognizing the pivotal role of a reliable battery supply chain in the EV era, GM is laying out aggressive expansion plans. They aim to complement their existing battery production in Lordstown, Ohio, with new facilities in Tennessee by 2024 and Michigan by 2025. GM Canada is also taking proactive measures to address the battery scarcity. With an expansion plan for the Ingersoll plant, they aim to start producing batteries in-house, thereby reducing reliance on foreign suppliers. This strategic move hopes to establish a consistent and independent battery supply, particularly for their high-demand BrightDrop vans. Amidst these challenges, the outlook for GM's EV sales remains positive. The company is expected to sell over 70,000 EVs this year, with models like the Bolt EV and EUV, which don't rely on high-demand Ultium batteries. In another significant step forward, GM is considering leveraging Tesla's established charging infrastructure, which can enhance the EV experience for their customers. This collaboration can further the growth and accessibility of EV charging facilities, making EVs even more appealing to potential buyers. There are also rumblings of GM potentially exploring Tesla's full self-driving technology. As GM grapples with these production halts, the broader issue remains the global chip shortage. Taking cues from Tesla, GM might explore producing its own semiconductor components. By doing so, GM can gain greater control over its supply chain, reduce external dependencies, and ensure stability in the production of its advanced EV technologies. So, where does GM go from here? The road ahead might be challenging, but the potential rewards are vast. What are your thoughts on this? Share your insights in the comments below.